Hello! So, I thought I would do something a little bit different from like what I've usually done. I want to start more like the talking videos and just like my opinion on things, maybe like story time kind of videos. Just, I don't know, I like doing tutorials and I like doing fashion videos, and that's not gonna stop. But I also like talking videos and I want to talk to you guys, and I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. And yeah, it's just talking about Netflix. I love TV shows, and I could probably talk to someone for hours about TV and different shows that I've watched. And I thought that I would do the best of Netflix, like some of the best shows that I've watched on Netflix, because I feel like once you go on, it gets a little overwhelming and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, what should I watch? What's good? What's not good? And if you guys would like, maybe I'll do another video about movies, but right now I'm doing one about TV shows because I feel like I've watched a lot of TV shows on Netflix that are pretty legit and people should probably watch. So yeah, I have 10 shows that I would highly recommend, and of course they're not in order because I can probably not put them in order because they're all pretty great, but yes, I have 10 shows that I want to share with you guys. The first one is Friends, of course, and I love Friends. At first I was really like, do I want to watch it? Everyone loves it. I don't know if I want to get on the bandwagon, but Friends is a really great TV show. It's just about some friends, of course friends. It starts off when they're in their mid-20s, maybe early 20s, into like later on to life when they have kids and get married, and it's just about their lives and how they're like BFFs and the things that they go through, and it's like really funny and it's really great. Another one is How I Met Your Mother. I just finished that one. I don't know, like I felt like it was good, but it was like annoying at the same time, but it's really good. It's a little similar to Friends, but I think the only difference is that he's narrating how he met his wife to his kids, and it's just like, oh my gosh, can you just tell us who your wife is already? Like, you're basically just stalling, but each story has like something to do with it, but it's really great, and it got like really addicting. Both of them are like 9 seasons, so if you have nothing to do with your life, go ahead and watch those. Another show that's like similar in that area that I'm watching right now is That 70s Show, and it's like teenagers and they're just trying to like get to know themselves, and they're getting cars, they're getting girlfriends and stuff, and it's just like really funny because it's based off of the 70s. So there's some things that I don't get because I was born in the 90s, but it's still really funny, and it's something that I still really enjoy. Going into more into like fantasy, a show that I really like is Once Upon a Time, and it's an ongoing show right now, but it's really good. It's based off of like fairy tales like Peter Pan, Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, and it has like all of the characters you could probably think of, and it's really good. Like some of the storylines are like twisted and they're different, but they're like mature, and it's just really interesting. It's just crazy now because I'm updated with it, and it's just crazy. Like, I love it, but it's crazy. Another one that's kind of like fantasy-ish is Dollhouse, and I feel like this is such an underrated TV show, and I really like it. It's basically about this business. Basically, it's a business, and people sign up to be in the dollhouse, and it's like really undercover, and what they do is they wipe clean their memories and they insert different memories to go on missions. So say this really rich billionaire wanted to rent a doll, like a human, a doll, for a day to be his ex-wife, and so they get all this information about his ex-wife and stuff, and they put it into one of the dolls, and then he pays a lot of money to have that doll for a day. And basically it's about this one girl who goes on missions and stuff, but in her blank state, which is when they wipe them clean, she gets her own like personality, and like it becomes like this dystopian kind of genre, and it's like really cool, and it's only 2 seasons, but I wish it was longer, but it's really cool, and it's like crazy with things that happen. But yeah, I want to explain more, but there's so many more shows that I want to talk about. More into like the hospital kind of genre. I like the TV show Scrubs. It's super funny, and it's like hospital-y, and it makes you feel like so cool with like knowing all these like hospital terms, but it's also really, really funny. But it's also like a kind of group of friends kind of thing, and they're like trying to figure out stuff about them, but it's like really, really funny. So it's like a comedy thing. And another one is Grey's Anatomy. I am kind of up to date, kind of not up to date, but it's basically about Meredith Grey. It starts off with her and a few friends starting as interns, and they get to know each other and stuff until they're like legit surgeons, and then some of the people like come and go. But can we just say, if you have watched Grey's Anatomy, Meredith and Christina's best friend relationship is like goals, like so much goals right there. And yeah, basically just like them falling in love and having kids, and just basically it's Grey's Anatomy, so it's about Meredith. Like it's all about her, but then there's like different stories in there, and it's like really cool because it makes you feel like a surgeon, and it makes you feel like you know some medical terminology, but basically you don't know crap. You're just watching them fix people up, but it's really cool. I really like it. And more of the kind of like criminal and kind of like law things. My favorite would have to be Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds. It's like crazy because you really do get into the criminal's mind. Like you really, I don't know, like they talk so much and some of the stuff that you don't understand, but you kind of get to see like psychopaths and sociopaths, like their mindset and how they think, and it's like really crazy. But I spent like a whole summer watching it with like some of the girls in my terrace, and it's like super fun and scary, but not like too scary because I don't like scary stuff. But this is like legit like thriller and cool, trying to figure out like what's going on and stuff. Basically it's just about behavioral analysis team, and they like catch criminals by analyzing their behavior and like their moves that they're doing, and it's like really, really cool. Another show that's like kind of the same, not really, is How to Get Away with Murder. I really like that show, and it's like ongoing right now, but I've only watched the first season. But it's really, really cool because it's about like these kind of like college students, and they're like interning this really, really great defense lawyer or somebody like that. But basically like there's like a whole bunch of like different side stories that are going on, but each episode is talking about different cases that she has, the defense lawyer has like won basically, and it's just like crazy. It's just like really interesting, and like if you're into all that stuff, that show is great. And then the last one is more like food, because I love food, and it's Cupcake Wars, and it's a really funny show. Like sometimes me and my friends like in the cafeteria will make our own cupcakes, and we'll imitate the like judges and like judge the cupcakes. But Cupcake Wars is like really fun because it's like they're on a limited time, and they have to make like cupcakes a certain way, presentation, the way they taste, all that stuff, and it's just like really fun to see who gets to win. And they only have like one season on Netflix right now, but it's a really, really nice show, and it's really interesting. There's a whole bunch of other food shows, but I really like Cupcake Wars because I like dessert. I know I talked really fast, but I don't want this video to be like super, super long, but I hope this helped, because like sometimes I get overwhelmed looking at like Netflix and like what do I want to watch, you know, and what is worth watching. Because for me, I like spoilers, and I like to know what happens at the end or happens like in the middle, so it's like worth watching. But all the shows that I've mentioned are so worth watching, and I'll leave it down below if you guys forget. Let me know what shows you like on Netflix and what I should check out, because I'm always watching Netflix. Like sometimes when I like cook, I'll watch Netflix, or when I'm getting ready in the morning, I'll put on Netflix. When I'm doing homework, sometimes for a little break, put on Netflix. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video, and if you guys liked it or not, or if it was helpful, or if it was dumb, or if it was great. Let me know, because I love feedback. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.
So you say you wanna get away. We don't need a plane, I could be your escape. take you to a place where there's no time, no space. I could be your private island on a different planet.